Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're getting back to the glory. This is episode 12. The show has been absolutely incredible. But now I'm really starting to wonder, how are our villains? They really I know they're turning on each other, but are they really going to crank that up and get intense with it? I can't wait.
That has been my favorite part, has just been them guys just turning their backs on each other, and I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to see it continue.
Yeah, look, I'm so invested in Miss Kang. Look, I completely invested in the whole show. So invested in Miss Kang. I'm just like, please let the show do right by her. Can't wait. I'm in the same boat as Answer. Love the fact that whole friendship circle's all just crumbling from the inside out. Can't wait to see what happens. Look at that. I'm having a party over here.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what this episode is going to bring us, because we have had quite a ride up until here. In that last episode, banger. I'm sure this one's going to be a banger as well. Let's go!
잘 맞았는데.
Fairway.
근데 비거리가 많이 줄었어 드라이버가.
저렇게 뭔가 줄여요. 거의 프로처럼 나오는구만.
신영준이요. 하루 쫓다 보니까 여기로 들어가길래 2번 더 가봤거든요.
장례식장이네요.
네, 폐업한 지 한 3년 됐대요.
That you're the new owner of.
There we go.
This is how we found out.
뭘 발견했게요? 벨트 매세요.
Get in, losers.
Like her gloves.
Dude, this is
no
great. They're actually giving us the backstory of it.
Yeah.
of why he
Freaking tastic.
why he up and purchased it for no reason.
보통 일반 가정집이 달에 많이 나와봐야 2,000kW 정도예요. 근데 이런 폐건물에서 5,000대가 넘어요. 말일도 한참 멀었는데.
Oh.
You go, Miss Kang.
기가 돌아가고 있단 거네요.
네, 근데 그게 하필 시간 지질인 거죠.
She's been in the wrong line of work her whole life. She should have been doing this.
확인하고 싶어요? 그 장례식장.
방법이 있어요?
Everybody's got a price.
여기 사유지야. 그래서 사유지 주인 허락 받은 거예요.
잠깐 전화 더.
어디다 하시게요? 혹시 신영준 차장님?
Look like you've seen a ghost.
There he is. Now you know for sure he's donezo.
이제 어떻게 하시겠어요?
뭘 어떡해요? 신고했을 거 아니에요?
아닌데요. 얼마나 확신해요? 신영준 본인이 친 사고일 수도 있잖아요.
99%? 신영준이 친 사고면 처리를 확실하게 했겠죠. 보관할 이유가 없.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
There's no reason.
내가 100%로 만들어줄게요.
어떻게요?
박연진을 내 병원으로 오게 할 수 있겠어요?
해봐. 문동은 얘기 뭔데? 이거 사준 유부남 네 남편이라고.
I love we're getting all this.
세상 좋다 좋지.
예년보다 따뜻하고 포근한 겨울을 난동이라고 한대요.
This is what he was doing.
Yeah. Ow.
절 짙은 안개는 그 난동이 원인이고, 그래서 원래 계절에 맞게 좀 차가워지는 것 뿐이에요. 박연진 씨.
Oh, Yeon-jin.
What a backstory.
That's what he did. Just
Yep.
grabbing a little bit of evidence off her foot.
문동훈이 만나는 남자 알아봤어요?
최근에 세명시에서 개업한 성형외과 의사예요.
의사?
인물은 또 얼마나 좋은지. 희가
Hey, lady.
이름은 주여정이고 집안도 의사 집안에 엄청 좋다고 하고요.
그 이름을 여러 번 말씀하시던데.
서울 주병원이랑은 상관없죠?
As a matter of fact.
그 의사가 그 서울 주병원
Family owns it. Oh, the music.
주말부터 전국에 흐리고 곳곳에는
The
비가
terror on her face.
북쪽을 지나는
It's just,
He knows.
it never fails to be good.
내부터 동서 갱신날 일기가 오나 하면 믿음의
Wow, she's been watching her this whole. Oh, don't cut your finger.
I
The mom has been watching her in just anger ever since the passing of her daughter, thanks to Yeon-jin.
Why would you smoke in such a nice vehicle?
Oh! It's all falling apart, isn't it?
답을 주셔야지. 이러시다 큰일 나십니다.
They're just getting everyone.
Uh-oh. Somebody else is going to be in trouble for helping cover things up. Oh.
No, he got caught ignoring us.
Whoopsie.
I was on my way to retirement. What are you doing here?
Jesus.
Can't
Holy
just
show up
shit.
at my office.
미쳤어? 지금까지 찾아와?
내 전화 왜 안 받아?
6시까지는 붙어 있어야 밥벌이를 할 거 아니야.
그럴 거면 나한테 월급보다 돈을 적게 받았어야지, 영준아. 대포 통장에 돈이 턱턱 꽂히니까 네 돈인 줄 알았어?
알았으니까 진정 좀 해.
어떻게 진정을 해? 그 미친놈이 밤이고 낮이고 문자하고 전화하고 똘겠는데
그래서 이석재 신상 보냈잖아.
나한테 보내면 어떡해? 그거 보낼 시간에 해결을 했어야지, 무능한 놈아!
말이 좀 심하다.
말이 심해? 만년 공무원이 뉴질랜드에 집 사서 딸이랑 손녀 어학연수 보낸 건 안심하고 아파트 대출금 갚느라 숨 넘어가던 놈이 여동생 명의로 모텔 인수한 건 안심했니?
오.
그뿐이야? 너!
She made him a rich man.
Mm-hmm. And he still thinks he has the other body.
이젠 하다 사주생세까지 낸다고?
생세?
Absolutely.
그거 좀 쳐먹을 때가 언제고!
씨발 진짜.
She's been writing the big checks.
네가 지금 그 꼬투리를 잡았구나. 우리 나이에 친구가 어딨냐. 공범은 있어도. 그치?
퀵이요.
What are you getting? Is this the... Which one is
Oh,
this now?
something dropped.
Oh, it was the corner. He got his, got it replaced.
Yep.
So
Recovered.
하도영 씨한테 보낼까 너한테 보낼까 하다가 너한테 보냈어. 네가 예술이 아빠잖아.
이게 뭔데?
Oh, remember that?
이름은 추정호, 39세.
That's the dirty...
생년초등학교 출신이고 아이들 사진을 찍어. 지금 네가 받은 그 사진 안에 예솔이도 있어.
Take care of that scumbag.
Okay, I thought it was the computer getting refurbished.
Oh, he's in hot pursuit to take out that son of a bitch.
Good. Well, this is the one time we're going to be rooting for him.
Yeah, Ringo's going to get thrown off a bridge.
It's Diamond Dave driving.
No, that's you, dude.
And the creep from the school, that wasn't even on Moon's list.
Nope.
He just happened to show up and be a piece of shit.
있어요. 저는 거꾸로 매달릴 수도 있어요. 손도 나요.
와, 씩씩하네. 그럼 선생님한테 실력 한번 보여주세요.
No.
Like nobody at the school would say anything about this. What is it for the...
That's what he would probably say.
시터 이모들 기다리는데 뭐 하는 거야? 교실 들어가서 손 씻고 가방 챙겨 얼른.
This son of a bitch.
사람 이상하게 만드는 재주가 있다. 문쌤.
말씀하셨던 거 정리 다 했습니다. 프린트로 보시겠어요? 파일로 보시겠어요?
가장 빠르고 확실하게.
Jesus.
그냥 말할게.
말씀하세요.
난 드센 년들이 참 싫어.
취향 존중합니다.
안 되겠다 너는.
Well, don't worry.
Oh,
we've
you
had
had
it.
it.
We've had it with you.
너 좀 나와. 초정호가 누구세요?
Here we
Here
go.
we go.
전데 누구세요? 무슨 일이신데? 아, 너세요?
Yeah, look at him.
그럼 이게 그 카메라겠네요.
There you go.
No, son of a bitch!
Can't believe we're cheering for this guy, but given the situation.
이꽉 물어. 너 잘못하면 이빨 삼킨다. 참고로 나는 합이 없어 이 씨발 새끼야.
Oh.
There you
Oh.
go.
경찰이지?
Yeah, call the police.
If I was Moon, I'd be like, no, we're going to watch this play out a little bit.
이거. 작년에 제가 체험학습들 정리했던 건데 도움이 될까 해서요. 혹시나 다른 게 들어있다면 그건 실수로.
Oh shit.
왜 도와주세요?
여기까지 오는 것도 저한텐 용기였거든요. 저는 그 안에 든 걸로 못 싸우지만 선생님은 싸우실 것 같아서요.
Can't do it, but you will. Why can't he do it? Why can't he just go to the cops?
Sometimes you got to work around the law.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to take the law in your own hands.
Are you fucking kidding me?
He is working that dude. Oh, look at him! He's like getting a slight smirk.
Yep.
Jeez, he's going all in.
Is that his kid? Shit.
Oh, crap.
Please continue.
By all means.
Don't stop.
야, 이거 이쁘다. 참 꽃가라 잘
Wow,
봐요.
dude, this show just another episode where we need to jump through the TV screen.
Yep. I thought we're getting rid of this guy.
It's
Well,
time.
that
one's gonna take
he's
time.
he's thinking he's gonna get money out of this.
Yeah, see, like right there, that line.
아니라서 그래. 그 딸이 죽인 게 둘이야.
That's just gonna make him want to do it more because he's like, that's more money.
Money.
망고가 그렇게 싸대.
Oh,
내가 사줄 테니까 입어봐. 꼭 입어봐.
Yeah, you're not making it. Oh,
She brought that.
and keeping trophies.
지난번은 감사했어요.
우리 성희 말로는 직접 하실 건 아니라던데.
네. 혹시 세팅도 해주시나요? 제가 복용법을 몰라서.
보내줘.
빨리 하늘의 소문이 이 새끼야. 니들이 밥받아 약하고 길바닥에서 잔다고.
Oh,
너 영어도 못하면서 네덜란드에서 어떻게 살라고? 아 맞춤법 몰라도 한국에서 잘만 살았는데 왜 못 살아? 아나 보내줘 나 갈 거야.
Oh my god.
it's like a 2-year-old.
Oh.
예, 저랑 얘기하시면 됩니다. 합의 의사 있습니다. 야, 이 합의 안 한다고. 그 새끼 공방 먹이라니까? 혹시 아까 저랑 통화하신
아, 예. 재평건설 법무팀 최원석입니다.
He's got the best lawyer money could buy.
합의서입니다. 감사합니다. 이 씨발 돌았냐? 뭐 돌았냐고. 합의 안 하면 콩밥은 네가 처먹어. 네가.
Helping him out.
Now this is going to be a good conversation.
Or not.
Well, I mean, they're on the same team in regards to this particular incident.
Yep.
그 부분에 대해서는 저희 쪽에서 민영사 다 진행할 계획입니다.
그걸 왜 그쪽이 해? 해도 내가 해야지. 안 그래?
Okay, never mind. They're gonna talk.
전재준이 무슨 자격으로 민사 형사를 나갈 건데?
다 알고 있네.
Oh,
내가 진짜 예솔이 아빠인 거.
Oh
there you go.
상상했던 것보다 훨씬 더 개새끼네. 수치심이란 게 아예 없는 건가?
씨발로.
Oh!
We're going at it now.
All right, you each got one in. Calm down. Didn't think he knew how to fight.
He's getting his ass.
He's
Another room for the other
one getting work now. You only got one punch, and it was the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, quick jab.
Didn't think he knew how to fight because he looked good in a suit.
This is all happening in the police line.
나오라고.
안 잡았어.
I'm not holding him.
일자리가 아니라서 뺀 거지. 그러니까 충분히 주제 넘었으니까 입 다물고 꺼지라고.
God, he's such a fascinating character.
He is.
Badass. It's a tough thing to admit that you are completely outmatched in the fight.
경찰청에 신고가 들어갔다고요?
예, 시체 불법 보관으로 안치실이랑 냉동실을 살펴보겠다는데 어쩌죠?
지금 어디 있어요?
보검도 끝났고 안치 기간이 지났어요. 그대로 두면 시신이 썩는.
Here we go. It's all gonna happen.
6개월도 못 가서 시신 다 부패해서 냄새며 진물이며 난리도 아닐 겁니다.
그죠. 그러니까 옮겨야겠죠. 냉동실.
Pops moved it to the freezer right there.
자살 아니라잖아요.
사건 결과는 저희랑 관련도
But it is.
우리 병원이 감당합니까?
금방 해결되지 않을까요? 혼선징악이란 게 있으니까요. 그때까지만 감당해 보죠 뭐.
Sometimes it just takes a while.
다시 안치실로 옮기셔야 합니다.
아니요. 위법 사항이 있다면 처벌 받겠습니다. 근데 시신은 안 옮깁니다.
Oh,
Nice.
We got lawyers.
아직 풀리지 않았거든요. 그게 의도입니다.
wrongful.
제법 분명하죠?
Pretty clear, huh? Hit the bricks, pal.
답장을 하는 거야. 전화를 받은 거야. 의사라 이게?
Jesus.
What a wreck.
회사 아니에요. 저기 룸까지요.
Oh, what a
Jeez.
mess.
Not the best customer to have hanging out at your place all day.
No.
well.
왜 여기 계세요? 아, 예솔이 데리러 안 가셨어요?
예솔이 오늘 일찍 조퇴하고 할머님 댁에 아내 대표님 계십니다.
You got some explaining to do.
예솔이 왜 어머님 댁에 보냈어?
보낼만 해서 나중에 얘기해.
내가 우리 집 일을 기사에 입술 왜 그래? 싸웠어?
지금은 좋은 말 나갈 것 같지 않으니까 나중에 얘기하자고. 크게 어려?
내 딸이 왜 조퇴했는지 그것도 못 물어봐? 참아줬다고 생색내 지금?
그래 그럼 말해보자. 무슨 말부터 꺼내야 하나 싶은데 이것부터인 것 같다. 아내의 불륜 상대가 내 딸 학교에 가서 친부 행세를 했어. 그래서 화가 나.
Now argue.
Here's the ball. It's in your court.
이 순간에도 넌 네가 얼마나 안전한지 그것만 궁금해? 예솔이가 그 지경인데 네가 지금 날 떠봐?
적어도 난 지키려고 했어. 숨겨서라도. 그걸 다 까발려서 깨부순 건 오빠야.
Oh,
yeah, what did you protect?
나도 너랑 예솔이도 네 커리어도 넌 뭐 하나 지킨 게 없어.
Boom.
Thank you.
분명히 말하는데 예솔이 내 딸이야.
He's fighting.
우리가 남이 되더라도.
Because without him, you ain't nothing.
Yep. Her whole
He's gonna
world's falling
fight.
apart.
This is gonna be fantastic.
Oh, the family picture right there.
Oh, they made sure they got that in shot.
Well, this is interesting.
What exactly is this setup?
오면 온다고 전화를 하든가.
Oh, because she was getting money.
날 찾아낼 수도 있고 여전히 염치가 없을 수도 있지만 자식 인생 망친 년이랑 편은 먹지 말았어야지.
All for money.
어떻게 날 또 이렇게 버려?
With a smile on her face.
이게 얼마짜린데? 이게 다 얼마인데?
Yeah,
Gonna read them all.
Oh,
Holy
Jesus.
shit. Oh my
Wow.
The
Oh, cut her face.
Oh boy.
What does Jay want now?
아이 시끄럽게
How is this gonna play out?
내려 보라니까 이씨. 야, 봐봐. 서봐 이 병신 같은 년아.
Oh.
Who we got here?
아우, 제가 최근에 차를 새로 뽑았더니 그 거리감이 없어가지고 안 다치셨어요? 불 쳐드셨어요? 아우, 그러게 왜 비 오는 날 남의 차 앞에 그렇게 서 있으세요? 시꺼멓게 입고. 차가 좋아서 이 정도지 까딱하면 칠 뻔했잖아요. 아유, 앞으로는 조심하세요.
I
want you to die young.
이거 완전 개또라이 새끼네. 네, 여기 제 연락처. 그 신고든 합의든 그쪽으로 하시면 됩니다. 예?
Reform here, ask for money.
너 차 돌릴 건데 거기 계속 서 계시면 이번에 칩니다.
This is great the way this is playing out. Oh, Jesus!
Got him pinned. Wow, what a scene.
Wow, that was intense.
집 내놓을 거야. 일주일 내로 비워. 우리가 살면서 마지막으로 보는 게 오늘이었으면 좋겠어.
똥 쏘는 소리 그만하고 가. 몇 번을 말해. 핏줄이 그렇게 쉽게 안 끊어져요.
Not always.
동사무소 가서 서류 한 장 떼면 너 어디든지 다 나와. 어디 또 숨어봐.
You.
Oh my God.
못 찾네.
Mom needs to go, guys. She needs to go.
나 괜찮아요.
No, you're not.
참고로 저는 일찍부터 늦게까지 제 방에서 푹 잘 예정이에요. 편하게 있으라고요.
잘 자요.
Yeah, the med kit to help.
All right, what's our guy gonna do here?
네, 사모님, 전데요. 아셔야 할 것 같아서 전화드려요. 문동훈 씨가요. 지금 교회에 갔어요.
교회? 이제 와서 회개하다고 구원이라도 받겠대?
그러게요.
Setting you up.
그래서 교회 간 게 뭐 어쨌는데?
아, 그게 문동훈 씨가 간 교회가 사모님 친구분인 이사라 사모님네 교회거든요.
Oh, interesting. Oh, she's tempting her. Gonna get her to OD?
I don't know about OD, but get her right back on it.
Have her make a scene, right?
We have.
Yeah, because right there is.
Yep, we have photos on the phone, which may or may not be used here, but now we got that.
Yep.
Park is in the know that she's here.
Oh, yep.
Oh.
She probably did OD.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's going to everybody's phones in the church.
Holy shit.
Is he going to get on the TV now or something?
Did they just airdrop it to everybody there? 7. Oh, my God.
아멘.
Are we hearing her final breaths?
I mean, is she going to pass away, or do they just want to ruin everything?
Yeah, it's kind of what I'm thinking.
I mean, that's her parents' church. I mean, the daughter's found in the basement of the parents' church. Oh, that's trippy.
We're getting her POV, so it's
maybe
definitely
this
going to be
is
trippy.
symbolic of her demise, the snake coming out.
It's an anaconda, right? So what do anacondas do?
Swallow whole. They don't have, they're non-venomous, so.
Well, they strangle.
Strangle, yeah. Oh, that looks like that's nice.
Oh, this is so wild.
들어가. 벽으로 다지게 하자.
This is so crazy. Oh.
봐, 너 잘 기잖아. 너 그날도 되게 잘 기어다녔는데. 기억해. 기억해봐, 살아야. 너 개 같은 모습.
Oh boy.
기억나.
What is this?
Oh, God, is she a mess? Oh, and they're getting that on camera, too.
Dude, she was doing that in front of the cross for
for everybody to
see. Yeah, it's not good.
Oh, that's gonna ruin her and her whole family, and have
the dad's
on that
done
name forever.
Oh, you're just in time.
Just in time for the show.
네 짓이야? 공 많이 들였는데.
사라 초범이라 바로 나와. 이깟 걸로. 나도 사라도 추락 안 해.
그래? 그럼 어디 최선을 다해 매달려 있어봐. 기상캐스터 A씨.
Weather forecaster A.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, shit.
Oh.
They're blowing up the whole thing.
Holy
Oh, it's everywhere.
이사라는 금방 나와도 너는 못 나와. 넌 살인이고 초범도 아니잖아.
Not even a first offender. They got the DNA evidence. They got this.
증거 있어? 증거 있냐고.
엄청나지.
Oh, that was even better than just saying yes.
You have no idea.
That's the biggest we've ever seen her smile is right there. By far.
Oh, dude, what a ride this episode was.
This episode was the best of the bunch.
The emotional
episode and the episode before.
Yeah, but he's not
journey.
He's not wrong. No, he's not.
Keeps
getting better.
Well, the emotional journey that we just went through from basically, we'll just say an SP for YouTube safety to
YouTube makes us play with kid gloves, kids.
Yeah, you guys,
folks, we can't say the real
majority.
words.
The majority
How we
of
have
you
to play.
know this.
Yeah.
I mean, just it had every hit in here that makes you feel almost every emotion in this one, like from that piece of trash all the way to the mom abusing Dong-eun. Like, wow. And then all the reveals on top of that.
Yeah, I mean, the episode started out, which I really enjoyed by
backstory.
letting us know how everything came into play. Because, again, that's what I appreciate about this show is the way that Moon sets everything up is that she knows how people are going to act and relies on their tendencies and their personalities, and she knows exactly what they're going to do. Again, it's not a show where it counts on, oh, well, Oak, I knew you were going to be driving on that street and you were going to stop at that gas station to get a coffee from this machine. It's like it doesn't rely on something so outrageous that it could never happen. Everything she does in here is completely plausible and realistic and would certainly happen in the world that we have here. The way that with the characters we have, the way they act, the way everything is been done and planned out, and who Moon has on her payroll and who she's got working, giving her what she needs. It's fantastic the way it's done. So that's what I love is that I don't have to suspend disbelief really for much of anything, if anything at all on this. So that's so wild. I love how it all plays out. Again, we had the reveals of how everything worked out. We got, like you said, Diamond Dave, just a total flood of emotions from wanting to see the guy Ringo, the teacher, get his ass kicked. And we got that payoff. And Moon wasn't even expecting it. That was just something that happened to come along. And she was just doing her civic duty, taking out the trash or having the trash taken out for her.
What she said was, I don't have time to play silly games with this guy. I got more important things.
Yep, I'll just deal with it.
Well,
so
and
she knew exactly who to bait. to get him to do to get the real father of the daughter to do the dirty work for her. Yeah.
Well, and what's crazy too, like you guys were suspicious on what was the last episode, I believe it was, about the photos, but it was they did it to the point where one could question it, but then you're kind of like, there's so much going on. Maybe it.
Yeah, are we going to add that layer on top of everything
maybe they
else?
might, yeah, exactly. Maybe they might not go there. And then they went there in this episode. So it's just like, wow.
Yeah, so that was great. So we got, I guess I'm going to call it a feel-good moment. We were all cheering it along. So we saw Ringo get his ass kicked over and over by Jae-jong.
Is anything in this series like an actual feel-good moment, though?
That certainly was.
It's all just kind of like, well, that person deserved this.
Well, and then when Moon had that smile at the end, that was about as feel-good as I think we can get. And when she asked about evidence and Moon said, you have no idea.
I love that. Instead of just saying yes, she said, oh, you have no idea.
And then just the smile right in her face. And then just the other thing that I loved real quick here was how Park's whole world is just crumbling down around her. Everything is falling apart. Her husband, who was apparently a spy of some sort in another life or a mixed martial artist and successful businessman, he's like one of the most interesting. Well, they're all interesting, but
for you.
I find him very interesting out of left field, and that all of a sudden they gave us this bit of backstory where Jae-jong couldn't lay a hand on him outside of a sucker punch. So it's like, okay, there's more to this guy than we know. And, look, he might just be one of those personalities where maybe he gets into something and then wants to achieve it and do really well. So maybe he's a fan of boxing or UFC.
Well, I think they kind of
become a fan of
highlighted that nothing was ever handed to him. He had to earn everything that he get. So I think that showcases through that as well.
That's how he came up.
Whereas Jae-jong is like, everything's handed to him. Oh, I know how to fight. Well, you know how to beat up Ringo, but not somebody else.
Yeah, and so maybe he came up the hard way. Maybe he just has a personality where he wants to learn and achieve a high level of certain things that interest him. Because you don't get to his level without having that type of personality. So I find his character super interesting. And then again, the backstory of the morgue and how Miss Kang was able to put all that together. She's like, well, a house only uses 4,000 kilowatts. This one's using whatever it was, 5, 6, 10 or whatever. And she knew all that. It's just like, Miss Kang, you're so talented at this. Like, you're totally in the wrong field of work here.
Should not have been a.
But yeah, this is probably, again, up to this point. We've got a bunch more to go, but this is my favorite episode up to this point so far, with just all the reveals, all the story. We finally got a little bit of payback. We did get our hearts massively broken with Moon's mom and just that whole disaster, trying to just throw a wrench in all of Moon's plans. And I was a little worried there that, maybe Moon's been getting too many wins here, and maybe she's going to start taking a couple of L's, and maybe some things weren't going to go to plan, and she was going to have to overcome some things. And yeah, sort of, but it didn't take long for her to overcome and come back on top. So that was great to see. So yeah, another great episode.
Yeah, I'm especially loving how Kang is working her husband too, as well as, Yeon-jin, because, they've actually taken out two people. So then he's like, oh, well, I'm going to get even more. And the fact that she's still scared of this guy, she's like, you're scared of that goofball? He's not going to do anything that's trying to extort money out of you. But that was a great interaction with them in the market, so to speak, for, him trying to give her dresses like, oh, we're going to go see the ocean, maybe the Philippines. That's how much money we're going to get out of it. Like, he's putting it, like, I think you say it every now and again, he's putting the carriage in front of the horse. Like, dude, you're a little out of your league. Like, when you eventually meet the other people that are on the other side, you're going to be done. And then Ms. Kang is going to be living the good life, whether she goes to America to be with her daughter or just even hanging out, with Moon. And then the other part, I really love this episode because there's a lot of emotional scenes and everything, but I love that Yao-jong coming to the rescue and stopping Jae-jong when he was like trying to get Moon out of the car, like, come on, and he's just, oh, I'm so sorry. Just how he knew how to like de-escalate the situation. And obviously, since Jaejeon has no idea who he is, he can play it off like a buffoon and be like, oh, I don't know how to drive.
He plays it off so innocent in
is.
every interaction that he has with these people.
The actor that is playing him is perfect because he's able to get you to feel sorry for him, to then cheer for him, all in the same episode. And it's just by the way he's playing it to be that way. Even when with meeting with Park Yeon-jin, like talking with her and like taking the little scab off to get the DNA. Just amazing how he's been playing the character. And this episode from top to bottom has just been great. And then the one thing was like, I was gonna cheer for him because he was standing outside the tent and he's holding the medical kit.
Yeah,
because a really, really emotional moment was he's like, I just wanted you to know I'm here for you, and I'm here, and like that's when you saw her kind of tear up a little bit because we've seen throughout this whole season or series, she hasn't had that, and he is there for him he is there for her regardless of what's going on, and he'll always have her back. And it's something new to her. She's not expecting of it if it doesn't involve like money or this or that to like get things to happen. Instead, it's all him just being the kind, courteous guy that he is. And I thought that was a real impactful moment as well.
It was very telling too. He had a medical kit, and what was wrong with her wasn't physical wounds necessary. Yeah, she had the little scratch, but that's not what was wrong with her.
But he wanted her to know,
you know,
that he's there for her, and he's like, I
Yeah.
just want you, and I'm letting you know I'm here. So that was a very, very emotional moment between those two.
Everything's all starting to crumble even more and more. Look, there's a few times like you're worried, like, okay, is this group going to be able to kind of fight back? Or are they going to pull whatever resources it is they have, whatever smarts they have, whatever strategy they have, and try to fight back? And they have nothing. And I mean, now it's getting, I shouldn't say it hasn't been bad. Obviously, they lost one of their friends, but that wasn't even her. That was, Park taking him out and getting mad over some wild stuff. So this episode, it really feels like we're headed into the home stretch for this season. So this was episode 11. And we have how many? Is it 15 or 16?
This was 12.
Or excuse me, 12.
Yeah.
We have 15 or 16 in here. Total episodes?
Yeah, something like that.
16. Okay, so 4 more episodes to go. We're 3/4 of the way through. So they tell so much story in each episode, but it feels like we're kind of, okay, things are starting to build up. I mean, look, getting caught, with a needle in your arm in your parents' basement of a church is bad, but then getting caught,
everybody to see.
Solo furious jump. We don't even need to get into it. We saw what happened. But in any regard, that's bad. And then we saw at the very end, I couldn't quite make it out, but it looks like the letter or the reporting, a story is breaking about Park being a bully. So it's just
a murker.
YouTube
friendly. I don't even know if I can say the word.
Yeah. Well, she took people out. So I mean, look, the episode was wild. A lot of story development. You guys brought it up. Our friend the surgeon here just doing such a phenomenal job of just doing everything with patience and poise, and even in the situation where things could have got really aggressive, because we know Uncle likes to fight, right? He likes to fight, although he's not very good at it, But the writing on this, I mean, look, the acting is great too, right? I mean, everybody is just delivering with their performance, but the writing, the story, the ins and outs, the twists and turns, the misdirection, everything has been phenomenal. And I want to get justice for obviously for Moon, and I don't know what justice necessarily looks like for her. I mean, what does it really look like for her? But also for the mother of the young woman that passed. She obviously struggles. But there's a lot of story to be resolved yet. A lot of what's going to happen here, and I don't know which direction it's necessarily going to go in, but again, the writing's been so good these first 3 quarters of the season that that I'm confident it's going to be pretty epic. But an incredible show, another incredible episode. Look, mom's got to go. It's like mom's got to go. Miss Kang's husband's got to go. I mean, that feels like it's getting drug out. Like, how much are we like? Hate to celebrate certain things, but I mean, how much are we going to cheer when that dude finally gets what he's got coming? You know, oh, I'll take care of you when we get home. Well, you know what that means, right? Same bullshit we had to watch last episode. So, yeah, another great episode. But Moon, she's definitely playing Wan and not checkers. Normally we say, oh, they're not playing checkers, they're playing chess. And she is out there and she's got a hell of a strategy figured out for making everybody pay. That's for sure.
Plain go.
Or go, excuse me. No, go. Wan is a different thing. Go, excuse me.
Yeah, so, I mean, there's a ton here. I was just trying to go through like a order sequence of like just bullet points. And there's just so much. I was actually slightly disturbed by, and I shouldn't be, right? Because they since basically the beginning, they set up Dong-eun's mom to not be favorable. And the way that she
favorable,
I'm being nice here for YouTube,
not be favorable,
being nice for YouTube, you know. But the way that she betrayed Dong-eun again, and then abused her, and Dong took it.
They tried to justify it. Look at all this stuff.
I know she tries to justify everything under being, drunk and everything like that. Because we got such an investment in Dong-eun, right? So seeing that was definitely heartbreaking, and just the way she was, her lines in here to her mom were spot on every single time. You should be shameless. You know, you did this to me again, but now it's just basically a different way. You guys know the lines, but the way that she was delivering it, seeing the anger that only so far. This different type of anger that the mom was able to pull out of her, it was just heartbreaking. So I'm really hoping, you know, in this fictional world of the glory, you know, if the mom got pushed off a bridge or pushed in, you know, just accidentally flew to hell, I wouldn't be heartbroken.
No.
Collateral
Not
damage.
at all. So there's that. Now back to I'll go to the beginning here. Miss Kang, you're right, Quinn. She wrong line of work all the way up until this point, but you know, some journeys just, you know, take us to different spots. That was great on her to know that, oh, you know, average home, I researched this basically, and
so much
look
work.
at where we're at here, 2,000, and this one's pushing 5,000, and this building is abandoned. So why is this running? What needs to be on here if it's an abandoned building? The way they gave us that backstory to show us what happened in the last episode of them making the purchase was absolutely genius. Glad they did it because they didn't have to, because it was
it was done, but
you could piece something together, but you just didn't know who got them there. Now we know who got them there and the why behind it. So bravo on that. Park's foot. I know we were joking, saying, "Oh, I thought she was going to wake up with no legs, or whatever we said in there." It ended up
series maybe.
Ended up he was just taking basically some DNA from her, and that was it. It was the tiniest little piece. They did all that just to take a tiny little piece, put it away for safekeeping for now, and then they're going to do their thing. So that was cool that they gave us that finally. Again, they didn't. Did they need to? In my opinion, yes. But I guess I was so lost in the sauce of what was going on that I kind of forgot about
there's
that.
12 things going on in this episode.
Yeah, so bravo for giving us the actual visual for it, because I know sometimes during our Walking Dead stuff or whatever, there's some other pieces of entertainment out there too where we're like, man, if they just show like 2-3 seconds.
Yep, that's all it takes.
Like that for me was cherry on top. Jay, human piece of trash. We can all agree.
Yep.
But for the one moment in time where we can actually all, and I'm not trying to speak for you, but I'm confident that the majority of you were probably being like, yeah, get that motherfucker. So Jay standing up for his daughter, while it's kind of someone else's daughter-ish, not by blood, but someone else's daughter. That was very interesting, and I loved how Dong-eun was basically like, hey, I could go to Mr. Ha, or I could go to go to you. I think you're probably going to push the line of what I need. So go. I'll just tee you up, and you go do your thing. The daughter is the one who actually got a hold of Mr. Ha. Is right. He was like, hey, why are you crying? Yeol-sol, or I'm pronouncing her name wrong, of course, but the daughter, he was telling her to calm down. And you know what she saw, I know we didn't really talk about that, but what she just saw Uncle Jay just do, it was like, how long is she going to be thinking about that? Is that going to stick with her forever? You know, obviously she has a great memory right now, so I can't imagine that's going to go away anytime soon. So sucks that she saw that, and I loved how Dong-eun just back to her.
Yep, stood in front of her.
And stared right at Jay. And to me, it was, do your thing, Jay. Keep
Why are you
going.
stopping?
I will protect this young woman's eyes so she doesn't see anymore. Just keep going and teach the lesson here. So I really love that Dong-eun went in for the eye protection on that for the most part. And then the fight outside with Mr. Ha and Jay right in the police parking lot. Like, granted, other lawyers were there, so I'm sure.
I love that.
I'm sure if like some officers actually saw that on the cameras or whatever, or just kind of in passing, maybe they know them, and maybe they're like, well, their lawyers are there, so if we really have to go do something, you know, whatever. But it was cool that we got that reveal that he knows how to protect himself.
Yeah.
And it was only the one punch that wasn't like really a sucker punch. He was just, all right. To me, it was like, let's see what you got. And then he did it. And he's like, all right, now watch what I'm going to do.
Yes.
And mop the floor with Jay.
That was great.
That was great. So Mr. Ha is a super intriguing character for other reasons that are not, you know, on the revenge tour here. Because we, at least me, I didn't know what to think of him at first, because the way this whole revenge story was setting up, it was like everyone is a pawn that's going to get theirs, but he is not. He's on the ride of like, I can't believe I've been lied to all these years, thinking one thing. Now my world is turned upside down, and I'm getting as much information as I can before I go and make some really harsh decisions here.
Speaking of information, I love that line that he had with Park where he's like, you want to do this now? Okay, let's do this now. And then he just laid everything out.
So argue back.
Yeah, that was that. The argue back.
He had some great lines during that confrontation in here. And I'm fine. I'm glad they finally had that confrontation with Yeon-jin and Mr. Ha, because it kept getting put off. Like in a real life situation, I feel like that could be like a real life situation where they're busy with their lives. They got all this other stuff going on that's keeping them busy too. But how much is he really avoiding home? Is he only talking to the daughter? You know, all those little components come into play. So finally, we got a confrontation between them, and all that was said where he basically put the cards on the table. Try me now. So that was cool. As far as him, like you said, swooping in, I honestly thought Doc was going to go and do something, like legit do something to him.
Zhejiang?
Yeah, for a second there. But then when he came into, oh, sorry, I don't know, this new car. And
I love that.
I was like, oh, okay, so he's still going to try to keep, himself in check and play the game a little bit more. But I honestly thought he was going to do something. The way that he came in with the car.
Yeah, I think
and at one moment, that card.
Yeah, at one moment, too, I was almost wondering if it was Mr. Ha, obviously, before he got out.
I thought that because I saw it as a Bentley, so I'm like, okay, well, it's one of two people. But that's the tricky part we have to remember is that the payback and the revenge is never going to be, with the exception of Ringo, who was collateral damage, just happened to come along and be a piece of shit, so he took care of him. But it's never going to be like out there and in your face. They're not going to, beat somebody up in broad daylight.
Right.
It's going to be tricky enough where their hands are clean and they can walk away.
Which is fantastic. They've been staying the course there pretty much every step of the way. Now, Yeon-jin has been able to get a couple, body jabs in, but Dong-eun does follow up with a real heavy hit.
It's great. Every time they make her think, or even us think, oh, she might have the upper hand.
Yeah,
it's like, it's like, no.
Because normally in a series like this, you would have that. You got 16 episodes, so you would have your hero come up on top, make their plan, things start going well, and then, okay, back down here, you got to fight your way from underneath, get back on top, and then eventually have the win. But in this, it's just like Moon's just riding high and for the most part having very little setbacks.
Because to me, it's like, because she's been thinking about this nonstop for how many years.
Yeah.
So it's like she's going to have everything covered because she's thinking about this nonstop day and night. So it's like and that's why she's so good at Go, because she knows the next move before.
Yeah, because the only curveballs have really been her mother and then Miss Kang getting caught. But was that even really something that she didn't want to have happen? So really maybe the only
No, but she had a
curveball-
plan for it because she already told King what to do.
Right, so maybe the only curveballs.
Yeah, and to go back to the school incident, it kind of infuriates me too, and I don't know how you guys feel or how you folks feel, but it kind of infuriates me too that other folks knew what that piece of shit was doing, and they just they let it fucking go.
Yeah, you
like
think
that's a
that somebody
serious
would, you
fucking
think that somebody
situation.
would come in and say something, and the fact that this guy was like, "Okay, well, I'll hand you over information, 'cause
hand you
I
the
don't-
evidence.
And then
I don't-
you'll see something else on
I
there.
don't want to be the one to cause problems. It's like, well, at what point do you just step up and say, "This is something happening that's really fucked up, and it needs to stop"? And everybody had to know what was going on. It seems like.
Yeah, because he wasn't hiding it.
That's
look at that
beyond.
jungle gym,
Seems like-
it's out in the
it
open.
seems
That's
like-
beyond fucked up.
You know,
though.
and I don't want to speak for everything that happens over there, but it seems like people are like, well, I'm just gonna mind my own business, like with everything, with like bullying. Oh, I'm gonna mind my own business. You see shit bad. I'm gonna mind my own business. I'm gonna mind my own business, and it's like everybody's just like has this mindset. Well, it's not my problem. It's not this. It's not that. I'm not gonna do anything about it. And it's like when you see bad shit happening, step in and do it. If you can't do it yourself because of physical reasons or whatever, I don't know. Tell somebody
It
about
seems
it.
to be a
But
worldwide
It's
thing.
like it's like step in and do shit, And if you can't do it on your own, find help. Do the right thing,
Yeah, so that really did, like, on the inside, like, how
You're like,
do
what?
you let something like that with kids just fucking let it go? Like, how do you do that? And then finally he found the piece that was missing for him to finally grow a set of balls and be like, hey, it looks like you could be the one that would do something.
Imagine being at any playground and some dude is there with a camera following around little kids. You'd be in a heartbeat. You'd be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like picture yourself as a parent. And look, I just have I have a son, I don't have a little girl, but holy fuck. It doesn't even matter who it is. It's just like, imagine being at a playground and some dude with a camera there is like,
well, his cover was for the yearbook.
it would be like instant, just camera smashed, or like we see here, camera upside the head.
Well, because I do have a daughter. So when that rage happened with Jay, I felt that rage too. Jay is a piece of shit, which we've already established. You know that. But in that moment, that was the only time I could relate to a piece of shit like that, was when he got that rage.
Felt good.
And it was just like, you knew the second that he got that call, which they showed, went straight down there, and he didn't give a fuck. Like, I don't know how I would have been in that situation. I do, but I'm not going to say it on camera. But it was wild. Like, to me, this whole series so far.
Fictional and for entertainment, folks.
Fictional and entertainment.
Including his
Diamond Dave, the
reaction.
character, knows what he would do.
Diamond Dave.
So
In a fictional world, he might.
fictional world, I know what
acting that way.
either way, I know what I would do. But the way that this series has delivered from episode 1 to what we've experienced in this episode now, like that one, the SP stuff was just like, hey, we're going to really get you guys. Even more so with all the other stuff that's going on. We really want to hit, if we didn't hit on any other emotion, this one we're going to take one last little swing here and make sure you feel this one. So, hey, kudos to the writers for, putting this, doing everything that they're doing in this show to make you feel something. So, I mean, we got the basically the abuse in the last one. Again, the first episode. Now this one, like, bravo to everyone involved in this, because to me, with some of the content that we've seen, or, with the times that we're in, the way they keep pushing the envelope, bravo.
Well, there you have it.
And the Sarah stuff at the end was just absolutely fucking wild.
Like,
the shots that they were doing with the cross there, and with her, having fun with herself. I don't even know how to say that for YouTube, but the way they did that shot, that shot.
Everybody there with their
at first, it was like
Self-love.
we're enjoying like the trippiness of it, where it had the snake and the apples falling. So it was like, that was pretty badass. And then when it turned upside down, we're like, oh shit. But yes, the moment for anybody.
In the shot when Dong-eun and Yeon-jin first come up, in the middle is Sarah with that cross.
Yeah.
So that was brilliant for a shot. And then Dong-eun's smile at the end, that's like, ha!
Felt good.
Just, it felt good to see her have that moment. So, bravo again.
So now anytime anybody asks you if you like the show, you just say, you have no idea.
That's the answer.
Hopefully you guys are enjoying it as much as we are. So for Appleton Oak, Diamond Dave, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. Cannot wait to catch you on the next one, pals.